Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DW Designs. Today is Saturday. Yes, normally I don't work the weekends, but I am genuinely excited about this project, and here's why. Alrighty guys, well, let's get to it. Right here behind me is this Dodge Ram 1500 Hemi engine. This thing is a very cool truck, and I'd like to say thank you, Jeff. Shout out to you for letting us do this project for you. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making an air intake. Yeah, that's right. Custom air intake. Jeff went ahead and had this 3D printed by somebody, and it works pretty well. But he said he wants it made out of aluminum so it has more efficiency in air movement. So we're going to give it to him. So with that, first things first, guys, this engine bay is absolutely filthy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and lightly foam this up with some foam in the foam gun. And then we're going to detail the engine bay real quick with a brush, get it all cleaned up, and then rinse it off lightly. All right, so the engine bay is washed, and we made sure the alternator was dry before we started it. Started it up, pulled it in the shop, and look at that. Look how much cleaner that is now. Looks like a brand new engine bay now. So, all right, let's get this guy apart and start fabricating something. Alrighty guys, so we got the end of the air intake out. This was 3D printed, as I probably said earlier. So what I did is I took a 90-degree bend and matched it up with the base of this and marked it to cut it to length here on the bandsaw. So with that, let's go ahead and get both of them cut up because we need two, and then we'll go from there. I use that more than the other hammers. Like, I could have been happy with just buying that hammer. Okay, so I skipped the part of trying to figure out how we were going to cut these, and I'll just show you guys that we did cut them. Kind of looks funny, almost looks like a banana shape. But that's so each side will splice together and make that V or ram horn looking shape. And so as you can see here, we got two symmetrical pieces. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it took me about an hour to get it to fit nice. It's been a while since I've done anything like this, so it took me a minute to get back in the groove. But we got them cut, we're ready to weld. We're gonna weld these together, and then we'll start cutting and splicing in other pieces to get the rest of this thing made. Alrighty guys, so we got it all welded up. Went ahead and cut the ends off of it to shorten it up. And what that's gonna allow me to do is, let me show you. Give me a second here, set you guys up. What that's going to allow me to do is to have this piece and this piece and join them together like so. Creating that Y ram horn looking piece just like the customer brought us. But first, real quick, we're going to go through and we're going to weld the inside. We're just going to buzz it real quick to flatten it out a lot so that way it doesn't have such high ridges, so the air flows really nice and smoothly through there. And then we're going to sand the outside of this, get it all nice and smooth and cleaned up, and then we'll weld these guys on and that piece will be complete. All right, so we got the inside of it all welded up. Went in there with a die grinder, cleaned up the inside welds where the split is, as I like to call it, the best that I possibly could. And went ahead and cleaned up the outside, and there she is. Doesn't it look good? Now, all it's left to do is clean up this part and start adding pieces to it. Let's get it. Alrighty, as you guys just saw there, we got this bad boy all tacked up and it is looking fabulous. So we're gonna go ahead and weld it all the way around. Hopefully I got enough time. I have to leave here at 5:30. It's 4 o'clock right now. So I got enough time right now. We'll get that welded up. Maybe even get started grinding the welds off because I want this to look like it's all one piece. The rest of it, we'll just leave the welds on it. And we're golden. We'll be able to finish this thing up tomorrow. So, all right, guys, let's get this thing welded. All right, it is done. It is finished. Just one thing I got to do is put a bead around the bottom with the bead roller tomorrow, and then that's completely done. We are, oh, and I got to drill the hole for the mass airflow sensor. But hey, other than that, this concludes today's episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Stick around for tomorrow, because tomorrow we'll finish this guy up, and hopefully, crossing the fingers, we'll get it all sanded and Scotch-Brighted nicely, so that way it looks really good, so he can take it tomorrow and then we're done with it. So, all right, guys. Well, that concludes everything. If you guys like it, please smash that like button. It really helps out in the algorithm. And if you guys are new to this channel, smash that subscribe button. I'd love to have you a part of the DW Designs team, especially if you guys want to see more videos like this. Well, I am out of time, guys. I have to get going, and I will see you guys tomorrow.